One Piece Manga Chapter 1182. Title: Zaza, the Rain Goddess. In this chapter, we are going to see the aftermath of Emo's fight. Also, we are going to see Zaza, the Rain Goddess, summoned by Kilingham, and even gods used to afraid this creature. I don't want to give spoiler so early, so let's jump into discussion. Before that, please subscribe my channel, guys. And a bad things happened to me. In my manga uploading channel, I already got to strike. This is why it took me a while to settle down. Also, I changed my editing style a bit for not get another copyright. And previous chapter 1181 is uploaded on my Facebook. You can get the Facebook link on my channel. So guys, please subscribe to channel. Now let's talk about cover page. The cover page features Fujitora enjoying a bowl of udon prepared by a fox and a tanuki, highlighting a lighthearted, whimsical side. The scene is charming and humorous, as the udon is carefully prepared by a fox and a tanuki, two animals deeply rooted in Japanese folklore. The fox kitsune and tanuki are commonly associated with playful mischief and magical abilities. Now let's move to the main story. In the previous chapter, we saw Loki in his Nidhogg form attacking Emo terribly. But at the beginning of this chapter, we see that Emo was not harmed at all. Loki was saying, "I still feel his presence." How terrifying! In the next scene, Ratatoskar was seen on Loki's back in his squirrel form. Then Loki was saying that he was having trouble tracking Emo in this Nidhogg form. And this is very normal. Loki is now 20 times bigger than his previous size, so finding Emo really troublesome for him. Then the scene shifts to Emo. There, Emo was seen in a slightly injured state, and Emo was calling Ratatoskar a traitor. And then he said that he knew they would meet again in this world. It seems that they had fought before. Maybe Nidhogg was on Emo's side then, but it's still a mystery to us. What do you think, guys? Comment below. In the next scene, Emo noticed that it was snowing there. And then Emo was not surprised by that. He is enjoying this synergy and his exceptional powers. Then he mocked Rognir a little. Those who confused about Ratatoskar and Rognir, please watch my previous video. And in the next scene, Emo said, so his wait for so many years is finally over cause Ratatoskar finally found his true master, and said how nostalgic it was. I think, guys, in the Void Century, Emo tried to make Ratatoskar of his own weapon or something like this. Rognir gets angry at the words Emo and starts screaming. Yep, only Chopper can understand his voice. We just can predict. But in the next scene, Ratatoskar is also seen attacking. How cute! Although his attack, Emo can't do anything. Then Loki says, okay, let's do this. And then Loki attacked with a new style, Ranga 5 arrows. And Emo uses Nova Eclipse to defend it. It's an Aztec goddess, something like Eclipse Explosion. And through this, Emo blocks all of Loki's attacks. And Emo looks a little angry at that time. And the surroundings look like a massacre. Bonnie was watching this scene from afar and saying, how scary is this? And Lilith tells Bonnie to move away from there. Lilith tells her to cool down, because she can't fight there anyway. Besides, she also knows the power scale of this battle. Then Lilith tells Bonnie that she is now in her charge, so she has to look after her. After that, Lilith was wondering who the guy really is. Yeah guys, Vegapunk Lilith cannot recognize this person. Maybe Vegapunk knows something about Void Century, but she doesn't know everything yet. And then the scene shifts to Sanji. He was still injured. Then Lilith thought to herself that he was clearly fighting now, more powerful than the 5 elders. And such dark shadows power was only with an 8th century old organization. Damn man, as I thought, Vegapunk knows a lot about things, but he still can't understand everything. And then whenever he was going to reveal more things, Sanji woke up. Yeah guys, Oda's still keeping us in the dark. And seeing Sanji's condition like this, Bonnie was not allowing him to get up, because he was injured, but Sanji said he couldn't stay behind like this. Because Sanji could understand that now their villain against them was just another level. Then suddenly Kilingham appeared there. He started mocking Sanji. He kept saying he doesn't think he will have to fight with Sanji anymore, because Sanji's condition is already pitiful. And he also said that he couldn't think that Sanji would survive after such a massive attack. Then Kilingham ignored Sanji and left from there. It's like Sanji isn't worthy opponent anymore. Then Sanji asked him where he was going. Then Kilingham said that he is going to complete the mission he came to complete again, because now his power scale has returned to its previous state. And then he flew away from there like a rocket. And Sanji then started thinking that he still wants to kidnap the children. And this time he became so furious. And using all the strength he had, he also ran towards Kilingham, because Sanji will not let everyone's effort go to waste so easily. Their parents have been injured abnormally to save the children. And besides that, Usopp and Luffy admire this country a lot, so he has to fight for them. And the last reason is that it's a land of giant beauties. Yeah guys, it's our Sanji's motivation. And from behind, Bonnie and Lilith keep calling his name. But Sanji was determined. Then the scene shifts to the Owl Library. In the previous chapter, we saw that Robin and Sol had reached the library. And they couldn't see any books in the library, and they couldn't even find the owl there. And for the full context, you can see the previous chapter. Previous chapter is deleted by the YouTube for copyright claim. So now it is available in my Facebook page. You can find the link in my channel's bio. Now let's move on. Then Sol said that there is a back door in the library that goes to the underground passage. And finally they found all the books and the owl there. Then Sol asked the All Biblo of that library if he saved these books from the fire or not. Robin was thanking the owl a lot, because Robin thought that all the books might have been burned in the fire. And Sol agreed with Robin, but he thought that the owl was more mysterious than he thought. And guys, I also think that too, because how he rescued so many books is still a mystery. What do you think guys? Comment below. Then the scene shifts to the Sea Cloud port near Western Village. Their summerers was seen on a large boat. There he was talking to Kilingham through the transponder snail. Their summerers told him that he had found a large ship, so he told Kilingham to find the children within 5 minutes. Guys, I was very happy when this arrogance MF situation was worse, which done by Luffy and Road. But he regained his power again because of Emo. Man, what to say? Then the scene shifts to the Western Village Tavern. The people there saw the massacre in the forest and called it a war zone. And in this tavern, Emo appeared for the first time. And to free summerers, Emo cut off Gurd's finger. Then the scene shifts to the inside of the tavern. There, Gurd and his finger were wrapped in bandages. Chopper said that his fingers might heal because it was a clean cut. But it might take a few months. Gurd felt like a burden on everyone, because he was a doctor himself and was supposed to treat everyone else. But now, he can't do that. But Chopper doesn't let him worry about these things. Then a full scene of the tavern is shown, where Hydrudden was still unconscious. Many others were injured, because fighting with Emo means fighting with death itself. There, Gabon's son Colin was thanking Chopper for treating all their parents. And Chopper replied that they still need more treatment. And there were some comedic moments. Gurd was also ready to donate his fingers, because he never thought that his fingers would be in this condition. So he asked Road if he would take his fingers or not. Actually, he was making fun of Road, but Road surprised and said no, he doesn't need that. And it was surprising to think how Gurd is having fun even in this difficult situation. Damn, what a moment. Yeah guys, Gurd is feeling something for Road. And it is confirmed in the next scene. There Gurd says that he has to give his hand to Road anyway, because he risked his life to save his little brother, which she is very impressed by. And Road's face was worth seeing. His face was completely red with shyness. But his little brother tells him to be calm, because his wounds were getting fresh again because of his movements. But Road could not control himself. Then the scene shifts to Zoro's group. There were only Zoro and Goldberg. They were going towards Ammo's next location. Zoro apologized to Goldberg because he was riding on his back. But Goldberg did not let him worry, because he was the only one who was not hurt. So he was happy to help Zoro. And besides, this is a crisis for Elbaf. They are lucky to even have Zoro fighting alongside with them. Zoro tells him not to worry, because Luffy's motto is, his friend's country means his country also. And this is why Hydrudden pledges loyalty towards Luffy. And guys, we know that Hydrudden and so many others crew pledge a loyalty towards Luffy in Dressrosa. Then in this scene, some black marble type things were seen in Zoro's hands. Zoro started saying that these things exploded when they fought with Emo. So Zoro was wondering what the secret of these black flames was. Even those knights were powered up again because of Emo. And then Zoro's intense serious face was seen. And Zoro then started saying that if they don't do something soon, there could be a lot of damage. And guys, I think Zoro is right here. What do you think, guys? Comment below. Then the scene shifts again to the port. There Kilingham was telling Summers that he had caused an accident. He summoned something out of fear that he shouldn't have. He is saying he got carried away. And guys, Killingham's power is that he can make nightmares and fears come true. This time he summoned his nightmare and it was a mistake. Then Summers called him stupid and said that what he summoned was dangerous for them too. And then he asked if he could control it or not. Killingham told him that since it was a dream monster, maybe he could control it. And then Summers asked if he knew anything about Gunko or not. Killingham answered that he saw him almost dead when he came. And hearing this, Summers was completely shocked. But then Summers said that they don't have time to worry about Gunko. Their main goal now is to finish the enemies. They won't spare them now. And Summers is saying they must not disappoint the Great One. They must make him happy. And Killingham agreed with his words. Then the scene shifted again to the western village. It was raining heavily there. But suddenly it was a matter of wondering where this rain came from. And everyone there was thinking about this. And they were saying that if it continued like this, it could become wild there. And Killingham was ordering someone to capture the children there. And then a hand entered the tavern and caught the children. And the hand was made of water. And everyone there was surprised to see this scene, but they couldn't understand what to do. On top of that, they were all injured. Then Killingham says some mysterious lines. And guys, I am gonna say as it is, cause it's kind of mythological. So I don't want to change its interpretation. He is saying, for those of us born above the clouds, the idea of water falling from the sky is terrifying. We always heard stories, not only about the D-Clan and Mika, but also the monster known as the Rain God, the one who plets the lower realm with water from overhead. It appears with the rhythm of rain dance, and her name is Zaza the Rain Goddess. And in the next scene we see her huge terrifying looks. Man, what the heck is this? There everything was seen floating in the water, even the giants. And the children were screaming for their help, and the rain goddesses for hands were visible. Guys, interpretation hint us about Void Century when their gods exists, and one of them was Rain God. So what do you think about it? Comment below. And her face was covered. She looks like a divine goddess. And after hearing Killingham thought, you could understand that this goddess was very powerful. Even the gods were afraid of her. In the next scene, Killingham was telling Summers that he was coming there with the children, and Summers told him that he was ready. Then Zoro and Goldberg realized that there was another problem in Western Village, cause they saw something was happening there. And then Goldberg asked Zoro if they were going back there or not. Then Sanji came there, and he told them that he would take care of this matter. And he told them to leave, and Zoro told Sanji that he shouldn't screw this up with a loud voice. And guys, we know their relation. That's why Zoro was worried a little about Sanji's promise. And then they both agreed with each other. Since the previous two chapters were fulfilled only in fighting, this time everyone's situation is being looked at in this chapter. Because in the end, they revealed another secret of Skypiea arc, Zaza Rain God. That's why it is said that no matter what arc of One Piece is left out, if Skypiea arc is left out, everything is over. Oda had given us many hints long ago in Skypiea arc. Anyway, comment on how you like this chapter. And please subscribe to my channel. I have already got to strikes as I said earlier. So without your support, it may not be possible for me to continue. So please support me. And of course comment from where you are watching my video and share the video with your One Piece friends. So see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.